Hello everyone, I'm Theresa and this is the first oracle message for this year. First of all, Happy New Year! Welcome to the first oracle message of this year. It's true, I will still be doing my oracle series during this year. These are some of my favorite videos to film, so I will not be giving them up anytime soon. And what's better than to start the year hearing some advice for this first month? Fresh advice for this first month filled with possibilities for the year that is upon us. Okay, so enough chit chat, let's shuffle and draw the cards, but before you pick up your card, remember to give this video a big thumbs up to show some support. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then don't forget to subscribe so you can follow up on future videos. Are you ready to see what's the message behind the cards? Let's start. So whoops, this one moved. Okay, so on the first pair we have the Armadillo Spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Okay, I love that this is the first card of the year. After the holiday season, we all probably need to revise our boundaries. With the holidays, we tend to be more forgiving, more open, more tolerant, especially with family and friends. Around here, we usually say, don't stress about it, it's Christmas time, so just forget it, just let it go. In a way to let things that in another time would annoy us just happen without making a fuss, to keep the peace. So while I don't think being tolerant is a bad thing, it can push our boundaries around and, allow behaviors that can be unacceptable to us. If you are like me, then this probably happens a lot during the holidays, and this card wants you to recover your boundaries, your rules. Remember that just because someone is family or a long life friend doesn't mean they are necessarily good or healthy towards you. Sometimes the most toxic people we know can be in our own family. So take time to see who is stepping into your boundaries, who is acting in ways that are not okay with you, and calmly and respectfully set your boundaries back. Reassure others that some things were okay to happen in the past, but not anymore. Sometimes standing up for ourselves is hard and uncomfortable. We may feel like we are, hurting others, but always remember that you set the tone for the way others treat you. If you allow people to step on you, they will continue to do so because they think it is okay to do. Being told to stop may come as harsh, but people that love and respect you will grow into accepting that you are not to be stepped on. And of course, being stepped on is a figure of speech, okay? Just a way of speaking. Now to pair up with the Armadillo, we have the Golden Children. Okay, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. I don't know if you can see it or if the light is too strong. Let me just adjust the light here. Okay, as I was saying, this card speaks a lot about self-nourishment, and when the Armadillo and the Armadillo just told you to set boundaries to protect yourself, now this card is telling you to also take care of your inner child. We all have a child heart inside of us. We often grow cold and distant from it because of the ways society demands us to act. Cold, suspicious, serious, harsh. We can still be adults and thrive in this world while keeping our curious and innocent inner child alive. It is a rare gift to be able to see the world with the wonder and amazement of a child's eyes, but it is so rewarding, so enriching. So keep in mind that sometimes our inner child is one that carries trauma, obviously, and in that case, you should work gently with it. The tenderness part of this card message is of a great importance here, okay? We need to keep our inner child alive because it is the core of who we are, who we were born to be before society and exterior influences dictated who we needed to become. But if this child has suffered traumatic experiences in the past, it needs healing. It needs a warm embrace to let it know tomorrow the sun will rise up again. So the focus of this January message for pair number 1 is to take hold of your boundaries again, okay? Reinforce the limiting line that people can not cross, and take care of yourself, your inner child, with tenderness. Feed it love and understanding and allow it to nurture you back. Let's move on to the second pair of cards, and on this pair we have the frog, reversed one. Okay, the frog spirit has the message, clear out the clutter. This is another great card for the month of January. We often set our goals for this year during this month. We shed the things from the past year that we no longer want to take to this new year, and so on. And as such, this is a good card to help us out. Clear out the clutter is pretty self-explanatory, but alas, this card is reversed, so you may be resisting this new year, new me kind of thing. You may struggle with finding your way, losing sight of what you want to keep and what you want to clear out for good, to avoid in 2022. So stay calm, stay positive that the frog spirit will be helpful to help you out, helping you be sure that things that no longer fit you don't need to keep you company this year. Sometimes we hold on to people or material goods for just the sake of it, or just because we have grown accustomed to them, and find some sort of peace knowing it is there. But sometimes this peace is only an illusion, and what we are holding on closely is actually making more harm than good. How do you know what to let go of, what to clear out? Only we will be able to answer that. What does bring you true joy? What is just there but you never really need? Are you keeping people near you because you enjoy who you are around them? Or are you faking a personality just to fit in? Really taking time to see what is needed and positive and what isn't is vital for you this month, okay? Take time to analyze your own life and stop resisting the call to clear out the clutter, because once you do, you will feel lighter and happier. Now, to pair up with the frog is the card Jump In. Whoops, I crashed the camera. Okay, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. This is also a great card. Why? Because this card is telling you straight up to jump into the next adventure that crosses your path. No more being afraid to take the leap, no more second guessing yourself or being unsure if things will work out. Things are meant to change for the better, but you need to say yes to this change. You need to embrace it to move forward. We can't expect anything in our lives to change if we stay in the same place and refuse to move. So during January, be bold, be adventurous, and be willing to jump in. Life brings great rewards to those who are bold, to those who are bold to seek those rewards. So if in one way the frog wants you to stop resisting the cleaning of the clutter, leaving behind what you no longer need, this card wants you to be bold enough to find what is around the corner for you to find. When you clean the clutter, not only you are able to see better, but you also have more space to work with and obviously to give way for new and good things. Moving on to the third pair, we have another reversed, and this is the hawk spirit, with the message, let spirit be your guide. So this is a very interesting card to get reversed. It means you are not allowing spirit to guide you. You are not listening or you are not paying attention to the signs of the universe. You can be closing yourself off from what is meant to you. You most likely don't even realize it, but you are ignoring the obvious messages that appear in your life, on your daily routine. Sometimes things shift slightly to help you take a slight turn and change the course of our lives. But we are too busy to pay attention, or sometimes even too stubborn to change. You need to let yourself follow your intuition and really connect with the small signs that light up the path that is yours to follow. And really pay attention, because sometimes the signs are easily dismissed. A rainy day that keeps you from going out may be a sign that you weren't meant to take that walk, but you should be working on something else at home instead. And this something can improve your tomorrow. Or maybe your car had a flat tire, and this can be the way of spirit to prevent you from having a crash, an accident, if you kept going. These are obviously just examples out of the top of my mind, but everything that happens has a reason behind it. And sometimes we don't appreciate the value of a moment and the value of the reason why that happened, especially if it isn't obvious without thinking a little bit about it. So to pair up with the hawk, we have the Starseed card of Loosen Your Grip. Okay, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Okay, so don't be too alarmed by the phrase let God in. Okay, if you aren't religious, you can do like I do and take the word God into the universal energy that connects all that exists. I wish I was aware of the cards with a reference to God before buying this deck, honestly, because it would have prevented me from buying it. But at the same time, I'm thankful because it has given me a way to work the religious context into my own interpretation. Anyway, my personal views on this does not really matter here, doesn't matter at all. What matters is that this is another subtle way of telling you you need to trust spirit, okay? Let it guide you, let it help you and heal you. Are you clinging to toxic coping mechanisms, forms of addiction that allow you to escape pain and fear for a while, but, afterwards leave you miserable? Remember that addictions come in many forms, many shapes. It's not always about the abuse of illicit substances. I can be addicted to food and use it as a coping mechanism, or I can be addicted to running and overdo it to the point of body exhaustion and even sickness. I can even get addicted to, for example, overly editing photos of myself to cope with the flaws that I see on the mirror. At a certain point, I'll stop recognizing me, opening the wound of insecurities even further. Addictions come in many forms nowadays, and more things to get us addicted show up every day. So don't think this card is telling you to stop drinking that one glass of wine at the end of a stressful week. It's not about that. You know deep down what your addictions may be, what your coping mechanisms are, okay? But this card wants you to relax, to loosen your grip. Loosen the grip on the things that, on the long run, aren't doing you any good. Trust the spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Let God in. Get the courage to listen to your heart, to really listen to it, to dig deep and connect with your more spiritual side, with the happy and the hurt. Let it all out, and that way you will heal. You will find your way back up to the right path. You will be more in tune with spirit and more receptive to the signs that want to guide you on your journey. Now moving on to the last pair of the month of January, we have the buffalo. Okay, the buffalo spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Okay, if you picked this card, you are in for a treat this month, okay? Things you have been working for, will give out results very soon. You will experience a time of abundance and happiness. January is a time to be grateful, but also to set up your goals, to manifest your desires for the upcoming year. Start working on it and start telling the universe what you want, and you will see it come to life. But remember not to push limits or forget to be grateful, to be aware that even if the universe provides, it won't fall from the sky, okay? You need to work for it too, but with the reassurance that things will work out. There will be abundance and plenty for you to work with. Remember that looking at life with a positive mindset will help you be more positive and attract more positive things your way. So manifesting good things, putting some good into the world, will bring you good things back. Work now with what you have and you will see it turn into the prosperity you are now dreaming of, okay? So to pair up with the buffalo, we have the 7 star sisters. Okay, let me show you. Birthing, creations, tapestry of life, expression. So this is the card of the creative minds, of those that put their hands to work and create things, bring things to life, and create a beautiful tapestry of self-expression. Now, isn't this just a great card to pair up with the buffalo? In one hand, the buffalo wants you to know that there will be abundance in your life, and on the other, the 7 sisters want you to dedicate yourself to your own creativity, your way of expression. This is a great way to let you know that projects and dreams you are currently working on will need your work, your creation to come to life, but if you do it, then abundance will be there for you. Whether it is work-related or a personal project, you need to dedicate yourself to it, to create and put into the world the beauty of your own heart. If you are an artist that has been postponing selling your art, for example, this is a great sign that now it's the time to do so. Work your artistic side, give birth to what your soul wants to put into the world. If you aren't as artistic, then don't worry. This card can also be related to other areas of life, okay? For example, opening up a business, writing a book, selling cookies, you name it. What matters is that January is a great month for you to dedicate yourself to your own form of expression and show it to the world. And this is everything I have for you this month. Let me know if the pair you picked resonated with you and if the message was helpful or not. But always remember that this is a generic reading done for entertainment purposes alone. My main goal is always to give you a moment of calmness and introspection, okay? Don't take it too seriously. Before you leave, if you want to know more about me or follow my life's journey more closely, you can find my social media links on the description box below. And there you can also find my Ko-Fi link where you can donate to help support my channel. I hope you had fun and enjoyed this video, and I wish you a very blessed new year with only positive things happening. So thank you for being here. I will see you on the next video. Stay safe. Bye.